Martin from the Philippines. We're here in Real Talk Lifeline. So doing a quick live. It's about time blocking actually. That's the topic of the day. And I just took a shower. I'm gonna be doing this so quick live before my wet hair dries up and turns into a Filipino afro. Time blocking. People watching the live or the replay, feel free to share in the comments below what works for you when it comes to time blocking. Now, specifically, what does this mean, time blocking? This is for the challenge. People who feel like they have a challenge with, I don't know what to do, productivity, brain fog, overwhelm, or focus. So all I can share is from my personal experience. Again, people watching the live or the replay, feel free to share what works best, like your best practices, best lessons that have worked for you down in the comments so we can all learn from each other. So time blocking, this topic, this tip actually has helped me a lot. So what's a quick example of this? Right now it's 1:22 p.m. So I'm gonna start by giving an example of my morning. So when I woke up around past 5 a.m. already, so 6 a.m., one of the very first things I got to do was I did work. So this is actually time that I blocked off the night before. So from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., I was doing work. This is 20 appointment settings actually for policy review. So quick context background, my work is as a life insurance agent. So I have clients. A policy review is I sit down with a client and then we review what that client got, what program, what plan, what policy they got from the beginning over the years. So I did 20 appointments. So I had to reach out to 20 people, and then from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. So after that time blocking, I did my exercise. So if you're wondering how do you do time blocking, one tip I learned over the years is to use my calendar app. So how does that look? So here, very quick. Again, doesn't have to be so complicated. You could just use your phone, Android. If you're an Apple, there you go. So like you saw my work, then I did my exercise. Now I'm actually doing this live, which I blocked off time for, and then any other activities after you can block as well. Now here's another tip. If you're old school, you could use like a calendar, a journal, a written one. I use the phone, you can use Android, you can use the iPhone. If you're using both or a different platform, use Google Calendar. I also use that. So why is this so helpful? Again, the challenge is from one task to the other. So here's one challenge I have. 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. when I was doing appointment settings, you're gonna be getting replies or messages from clients. So actually, since that time in the morning, which I blasted off messages, whether Viber, Facebook message, text on the phone, it takes so much effort to do this. I don't multitask or get distracted as much as possible by checking the messages for replies. When I'm doing my exercise, I just took a shower for like 12:30. So I tried to do a cold shower, guys, even with the water heater off, high noon in the summer here in the Philippines. It was still warm. So it was easier. But anyway, this is why I look like this. Happy to do it. So I blocked my time specifically for that. The challenge is to not get distracted and then go back and check the messages of others. So time blocking really helped me focus on the task at hand. Right now, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. I see you, Royce. Yeah, hey buddy. I also see your reactions. Thank you for the support, Anne. And welcome back to Manila from Iloilo. So actually, that's another thing. One thing I wanted to do was I wanted to reach out, message Royce, my buddy, and say, hey, I saw that you came back from Iloilo to Manila. If you have free time, man, I'm available now until 3 p.m. And if you want to do clearing and wins, man, let's do it. Now, I will actually message Royce after this live. Why? Because I'm doing time blocking, right? Now, again, man, high intentional attachment. Another golden lesson I learned is if Royce is busy, I see your comment, man. Yeah, lots of news to share. If Royce is busy because he does have work, let's say he has a day job, he has work, it's okay, right? I also have time blocked for other things. And it gives us actually more freedom to see the open windows. Let's say other people also do time blocking. It makes you figure out where you can actually meet or where you can actually have that call, where you can actually do things together. So it's been super helpful actually. It's been given me more freedom. Lastly, if the challenges, again, I'll repeat, just checking my quick notes over here, are challenges I don't know what to do. Well, now it tells you what you are gonna do that day, right? And if you don't know what to do, even though you do figure out something within the day, you could block it, block the time already for it. Productivity, brain fog, overwhelm, and focus. It addresses all of that because right now, my 100% focus is just on this live right now for Real Talk Lifeline. And I hope the tips are useful because they have been helping me actually in real time and over my years of experience. So the brain fog tends to go away when you're just focused on what you blocked off that time for, just like right now. Overwhelm goes away because I'm just doing one thing at a time. After this, I could message Royce. After this, I could check my messages from the morning and then block off, go to the next time block that I have to. So people watching the live or replay, feel free to share which best practices or lessons work for you when it comes to time blocking and how it helps you overcome those challenges. It just might help someone else. So if you're still feeling stuck or you're like, man, I need more clarity, don't worry, comment, deep dive down below. We'll be having a sacred healing retreat this weekend also. So anyone who wants to jump in the last remaining slots, comment healing down below. So you can join that as well. Maybe it might be something you need right now. How to heal your anxiety, depression, or trauma. So before I end, I'll just read this last comment by Royce. Multitasking sounds tempting, but in practice, I get a lot of confusion. Time blocking is better. So that's actually why I did this live also in the moment, Royce, because it's also me practicing time blocking. And I blocked like an hour to do this. Obviously, if you finish it much faster, even better. But this is me doing like a micro win, a micro practice of time blocking. And then I can proceed to the next task after. So thank you. I love you. And I will see you next time.